My baby fine, ain't she? My baby fine as hell.
You scared me. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a good old classic favorites video because I haven't done one in months. I honestly can't remember the last time I did one. So I've got a bunch of stuff to talk to you about. Actually, they're all makeup, which excites me. I don't know if it excites you, but it excites me because I love makeup. And a lot of the products I have here have become like new staples in like my everyday makeup routine. I like literally use them every time I do my makeup. So that's super exciting. So yeah, let's just get right into it. Okay, so I have a primer that I've been using for months now. I might have used it on camera, but I don't think I've like really like told you guys about it. But it's not a new product at all. This is the Tarte Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer, and I saw Tati from Glam Life Guru talk about this for a long time. This is like one of her favorite primers, and she says she uses it to fill in her pores, and I was like, oh girl, that's my kind of shit. So it just comes in a pot, and as you can see, like I haven't had this for very long compared to my other primers, and there's a big old dent in there. I've been using pore filler primers forever, and I've used like the Porefessional. It was okay. Other than this one, my favorite has been the Smashbox Pore Minimizing Primer, which I've used for years and I like it. But something about this I like more. I feel like it's not as drying as the Smashbox primer, and it really does fill in your pores and makes your skin look really smooth. I don't recommend using this all over your face. I do recommend this as more like a target pore primer, like solely, because I think all over your face it could get a little slippery. I mean, it doesn't really do much to hurt your makeup, but I feel like it doesn't do much to actually help it on the rest of your face. So just keep it to the problem areas that you have larger pores and you'll be good to go. It doesn't make my makeup break up or anything. I can't necessarily say that it helps my makeup last any longer, but it does make my skin look a lot smoother underneath makeup, which is more what I'm looking for in a primer, because I do have other primers that I use for like long wear and stuff like that. But in terms of smoothing, this has been my go-to. Like, do you see that dent in there? That is freaking huge. Another face staple has been, like, honestly, you're gonna see this favorite and you'll be like, Ashley, duh, everybody loves that. And this is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. This just kind of like changes the setting spray game. Like the fact that it's in an aerosol and you don't have to keep pumping, it just makes everything so much nicer. You know, it's interesting because it just makes your makeup look better, but I can't necessarily like pinpoint what it does. Like, does it make my skin look more dewy? Not necessarily. Does it make me look more matte? Not necessarily. Does it make my makeup last longer? I don't really know, but I just think that the fine mist makes everything overall look better. It doesn't really change the effect of like the makeup you've already put on, other than the fact that it's gonna make it look a lot smoother and like less powdery. But other than that, it's not gonna change like the finish of anything. It's just gonna kind of finish it off to be a lot smoother and more finished. Okay, so we've got two concealers to talk about, and if you guys remember, probably like the past year or so, the only two concealers I use in my videos are the Tarte Shape Tape and the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. The NARS to carve out my brows and the Shape Tape for the rest of my face. Both of those have changed. So I ran out of the NARS. Actually, I still have a little bit left, but I don't really use it anymore. And I was like, I need a new concealer that's not $30 to cover my brows, because that's just a little bit excessive. So I went out and I got the classic MAC Studio Finish Concealer. And I was like, you know what? I haven't tried that. Like literally, the MAC Studio Finish Concealer was the first makeup product I ever owned. The Studio Finish Concealer and the Studio Fix Powder, and they're still favorite products of mine. So like, wow, who am I? Why was I like in the 9th grade using MAC products? My mom's fault, not mine. I didn't go out and choose them. She just gave me them because she had them. But I use this to carve out my brows, and I like it more than the NARS because it's creamier and it doesn't dry down as matte. Because it's like around your eyebrows, you don't want it to be like drying, because this isn't necessarily an area of my face that gets dry. So if it is like a matte concealer, it kind of like looks a little bit like cake, not cakey, but it just kind of clings to like areas that aren't necessarily like oily. They're not necessarily dry, but they're definitely not oily, so it kind of clings weird. But this is a lot creamier and it just goes on smoother and just looks overall better. It's also really good for like spot concealing. Like I have a spot here that took me ages to cover. Like, oh, I had 2 pimples this week, or last week. Here, and then over here, and oh my god, they're so annoying. I forgot what it was like to have acne, like, ugh. And then the concealer that has replaced my Tarte Shape Tape is the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. This shit is so bomb. I used the Shape Tape like a few weeks ago or last week or something, and I was like, ooh, not like, I wasn't like really disappointed. I was just like, why is this so dry and like sticky? It's so weird. So Shape Tape has great coverage. Shape Tape is a great concealer, but this one is just like more user friendly. It's got a tiny bit less coverage. It's still gonna cover whatever you need, but it's a lot more blendable. It is a lot more forgiving. Like I know when I would wear Shape Tape, like everything else on my face would kind of wear off and there'd be like yellow patches under my eyes because it was like freaking glue, which is obviously good because you want your concealer to stay on all day. But this is just like a little bit more forgiving. Like it's gonna wear off as the rest of your makeup does, but it's not necessarily gonna wear off. It just isn't gonna look like you painted yellow under your eyes. Do you know what I mean? Like it's just not gonna be like glue-like. I feel like I'm not describing it very well, but it is a great concealer and I enjoy it better than Shape Tape just because it's smoother and blends better. Shape Tape can be very, very, very sticky, and this is just more kind of like skin friendly. Yeah. Okay, so I've got two highlighters to talk about. The first one I mentioned in that Kaja Beauty first impressions video that I filmed for you guys. So this is the Kaja Beauty Mochi Glow, and this is the shade Luna. All of them are great, but this is definitely the one I've used the most because look at that. So it's basically like, it literally feels like mochi. It's kind of like gummy and like a cream to powder maybe, but it's very like, it's mostly powder. It's a slurry. So it's just a really, really, really pretty highlighter on the skin because it goes on like a cream. It really blends into your skin well and makes you look like you have a natural glow. It is not, it's kind of weird because it's not necessarily blinding, but it is like noticeable, but it also like looks so much like your skin, not in the sense that it's like not gonna show up or not give you a glow, but it literally looks like it's your, like you can't see the makeup on top of your skin. So I apply it with a beauty blender, like just dunk it in there. I have a smaller beauty blender that I like to use with it. Just kind of swipe it over the highlighter and then just dab it on your cheeks and it looks beautiful. I have it on, but I have the other highlighter I'm gonna tell you guys about layered on top, so you can't really see it. Oh, but doesn't that look like a goddamn glazed donut? I definitely recommend this for layering highlighters. If you do like a really blinding glow, put this on first and then put on your favorite highlighter and it's gonna give you like this wet skin, like glossy, beautiful, like one with your skin look. Oh my god, this is so good. Kaja Beauty as a whole, like I have some other products to talk to you about from them too. Like I'm so excited about them. They're a really freaking cool brand, and for Sephora, they're pretty affordable. So Kaja Beauty Mochi Glow, love it. I feel like this is the favorites of like things everybody else loves already. Ashley, get on the bandwagon already. Where have you been? And this one is no different. This is the Laura Geller Gilded Honey Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator. I know, like 2 years ago this was the hype, and or 3 years ago maybe. Yeah, I think 3 years ago this was like all the rage, but I just finally picked it up, I think like in August, because I finally went to an Ulta. There's like no Ultas in New York. So I finally went to the Staten Island Mall, found an Ulta, and they had Laura Geller. So I picked this baby up and oh my god. To be honest though, I had it for like a month and I had just put it, instead of like when I get new makeup, I usually put it like on the top drawer of my vanity so I can see it, because the top drawer is like glass, you can see into it, so I can like see it and know that it's new and it's there and I can use it. But for some reason I put this in like the highlighter drawer with all of the other highlighters and I just kept forgetting to use it, which was dumb of me. But then when I started using it probably like a month and a half ago, whew, I haven't put this shit down. It is so beautiful. Like it looks kind of dark in the pan, but oh my god, do you see that? That is so blinding. It's just beautiful. And the powder formula, it's a little bit gritty when you swatch it, but when you put it on the skin, it isn't at all. These two layered, like this is the first time I've layered these two, but oh my god, isn't it like beautiful? And they're kind of like the same color. This one's a little bit darker, but oh my god, they're gorge. Okay, and since I was just talking about Kaja Beauty, I guess I'll show you all the other products that I want to talk to you about. These are the Beauty, or what are they called? I think these are called the Beauty Bentos. They're basically little stacked eyeshadow trios from Kaja, and I have the shades Rosewater and Orange Blossom. I have to say I've probably used Orange Blossom more because this is more like my color family, but I have used this quite a few times, and it's basically 3 different eyeshadow, like foiled eyeshadows in one little like stackable thing. They don't come apart or anything, but it's 3 little shades, and the foiled shadows in here are so bomb. Like the pigmentation and the like shine factor, everything about them is so good. And I think these are only like $20 and they're just great eyeshadows, because I know I've paid like well over $25 for one single eyeshadow just because of like the glitter and glow it has. So I think for three really great foiled eyeshadows for you to get for $20, I feel like that's a great steal. This is the Orange Flower one. This is like so up my color alley. It's like all like rose golds and like peachy orangey tones, and then like this bronze at the bottom. Let me swatch these for you. If you want to see them in action, you can go watch that Kaja Beauty video, the Mochi Glow 2. I'm pretty sure these are the shades that I used, the Mochi and these Beauty Bentos. They have other shades at Sephora. I saw them the other day. They're so shimmery. So they're kind of like a eyeshadow topper more than like a fully pigmented eyeshadow. But when it comes to like glittery effect shadows like that, I love that. I'd love to like put a color under it and like top it off. I did that today. I have some mattes on from the Pat McGrath palette, and then I tapped on this guy over top of kind of like a purpley brown, and this is the effect I got. And I'm into it. I'm really into it. So yeah, these are great. And the other shadows that the other like color stories that they have at Sephora look really beautiful too. I might pick them up. I might. Okay, and I have two mascaras to talk about. The first one I talked about in a few videos ago in that Avon video. You guys saw my first initial reaction to it, and I'm here to confirm that it is still bomb. This is the Avon True Color Love at First Lash Mascara. I am not usually a fan of these kind of like plasticky stiff brushes. I'm more of like a brush kind of girl for mascara, but this just makes your lashes look bomb. I really have nothing else to say about it. It just makes your lashes look so pretty. It makes them long, it makes them full, but it doesn't make them like too clumpy. It just kind of feathers them out perfectly and makes them like perfectly full and long. They don't look like fake lashes, but they kind of, I don't know. It's just a really, really great mascara, especially on the lower lashes. It makes them look so, it like makes my lower lashes like touch my cheek, which is bomb. I have this and the mascara I'm about to talk to you about on my eyes right now. I don't know if I necessarily like the mixture of them, but separately on their own, very good mascara. So the other one is the NARS Climax Mascara. This I just got in the Sephora VIB sale like a few days ago, but I had a small little mini sample that my friend Chelsea gave me, and I was like, oh shit, this is bomb. So of course I had to go buy the full size. So the brush is more of that kind of like natural hair bristle brush for mascara. So I love that. It kind of has like a divot, like a hourglass figure, but not as hourglass as like the Too Faced Better Than Sex. The formula is a little bit drier. I can't wait for it to get even drier because I love dry mascaras, but this also just makes your lashes look so good. It reminds me more of like a Better Than Sex finish, or like a, no, it actually really reminds me of L'Oreal Lash Paradise, which obviously I didn't need to spend that much money to get this, but I don't know. It's just really good. I cannot pass up a good mascara. I love mascara, so these two I'm really into right now. I haven't touched my Lash Paradise in freaking weeks. Oh my god, that's actually kind of sad. I should probably pull it out tomorrow. I don't know, maybe. Okay, and then the last product I have to talk about is what's on my lips right now. This is the new lipstick line from Bobbi Brown. This is their Luxe Matte Lip Color lipsticks, and these are the two shades that I've been wearing most often. This formula is so good. It's like the perfect amount of pigment, because I don't know about you, but I'm not like really into like fully pigmented lip colors. I'll only wear a fully pigmented lip color in like liquid lipstick form, but for lipsticks I like them to be more buildable, like have pigment. Obviously I don't want to like sit there for hours. I don't want like a lip balm, but I like it to be buildable. Yeah, like I don't want to put on one swipe and be like, oh shit, that is a color and I can't get it off, and wow, oh my god, it's in my face. I kind of want to like ease into it a little bit. These are great because they glide on really smooth. They do have a beautiful matte finish. It's not matte, drying matte, like your lips feel really nice and nourished and comfortable. It's very comfortable on the lips, but you do have kind of that really nice matte finish. It's almost like a demi matte. I always wear tons of lip balm under my lipsticks, so all of my lipsticks, like even if they're matte, they kind of have like a little bit of like a glow to them because of all the lip balm under. But they do have a really nice matte finish, and the two shades that I've been loving the most are Semi Naked, which is just your classic nudie nude. Actually, go by this swatch because this one had, I mixed the lipstick, so it was like, it was tainted. So this, oh wait, this one is Semi Naked. It's kind of like a peachy pinky nude, very pretty, right up my alley. And then the other one is more of like a folly. If you're into like more pinky, mauve-y, this one's gonna be perfect for you. I posted this on my Instagram last week. This is Mauve Over, and this is the swatch of it right here. So on camera it's coming off really like pink, but it's definitely, actually it is pretty pink, but it's definitely got more of like a neutral like brownie undertone to it. So it's not gonna be like a hot pink in your face, but it is like, if you like a pink but you don't want to be like too obnoxious about it, that's a good one. And like I said, they feel really, really great on the lips, and they have a really great color selection. I also like their new liquid ones, but you know me, I'm a tube lipstick kind of girl. Okay, you guys, I think that's it for my favorites. That was kind of quicker than usual. But yeah, as always, everything that I mentioned will be linked down below for your convenience. They are always affiliate links because your girl deserves to be paid if she recommends you something. That's the honest truth, am I right? Thank you. So yeah, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button before you go so that you can join our little fam. I love you all so much, and I will see you in my next video.